boy. Shirt too tight, I can't. Are we in this thing? Are we good? Is the melanin? Oh, yes it is. Hey, what's up everybody? This is your girl, Miss P. I hope that you are doing fabulous, darling. For me, myself, and I am sick. It's this weather, child. It's messing with the kid. I ain't been right since Friday night. I just can't. And it's going around. Lord, I know this is your weather, but I can't. I thought about it and I just can't. Make sure to go ahead and thumbs up this video. I'd really appreciate it. Subscribe if you haven't already. And also make sure to follow me on my social media at Miss TP90. I just want to do like this for Miss Oprah Winfrey, honey. Baby girl, you did that on that Golden Globe speech, okay? And you can tell, baby girl, it was just effortless. Like she didn't stumble nor fumble. Girl, I love time's up. It's like I said, time is up, honey. It's a wrap. Wonderful speech. I didn't watch the Golden Globes, but I enjoyed looking at everybody's looks and stuff of the night, standing in solidarity. A lot of people didn't show up to the Golden Globes. You know what? It was kind of half and half. Half of them showed up because they knew they were nominated. In case I win, you know, I want to be there. You know what I'm saying? So I can say hey to my mom and them. Then the other half were like, hold on. No, I ain't going. I just thought that was real interesting. Now, something that piqued my attention today while I was at lunch, the H&M ad of the little brown boy that had coolest monkey in the land or the town or whatever the hell. It didn't make no damn sense. And I kept scrolling to see what other little boys that weren't melanated had on. And they sitting here, I'm the king of the jungle. And then one had little giraffes and kangaroos and other little animals in the wilderness all over them. I'm sitting there like, why couldn't the little brown boy have that one on? Furthermore, it's a little brown boy. They're little children. So I can't look at the kids and go, what the hell was you thinking? I got to look at the parents. Now, personally, I don't know what goes on in the modeling world. I know you got to about sign your life away. They don't show you what you're going to be wearing and what's going to be plastered all over the H&M billboards. I really don't get that. So I can't really look at the parents either because there's a bunch of loopholes if you don't read all this information. But at the same time, like even H&M, what the hell did y'all not think? Hold up. H&M released a statement basically saying, we so sorry that everybody found out on Instagram and now we got to take this shit down. They took it down, but they're still selling the sweatshirt. So their bottom line is the coin. Now, I ain't really messed with H&M to begin with, to be honest. I really won't be supporting their ass no more. I have to agree with Oprah. Now, honey, the way the press is now, you can get some things done. The way we retweeted and said this was an outrage and y'all racist and you need to take it down, don't go your ass in the H&M no more. And now they definitely hit their bottom line. I just wanted to hit on a couple things. The Real Housewives of Atlanta, it is back. I can't believe we were like 2 weeks without them. Kenya goes to meet with Derek Blanks. You know Derek Blanks is the end-all be-all in the photography world in Atlanta, Georgia, honey. She goes to Mr. Derek Blanks so that she can get this PSA produced and it needs to be real nice and crispy. Kenya talked about her experience when she was younger. She was about 16. She was dating a dude who was about 11 years older than her. And baby girl was stabbed while she was in this relationship. I'm so glad she told her story and she has a platform to do this on, and I gotta revert back to Oprah, child. There's a bunch of people out here, men and women, who walk alone in silence. It's horrible. So I think it's very important and great that people are telling their stories and making their voice heard because, baby, that's all you have. Awareness is key, and I think it's very important to teach our young women, shoot, women my age, women and men older than me, that it's not okay. People can't talk to you any type of way. People are not gonna push you around, hitting and biting and all that shit. Sheree comes in looking like Storm. Child, that wig, I cannot do it. I've been enjoying all of Sheree's looks this season, but that wig, honey, the blonde one, to make her look like Storm from X-Men, I can't do it. Sheree just sits her little happy ass down and wants to get in on the executive producer credit, and she didn't even give a solid answer on if she wanted to be a part of the PSA. I was like, skirt. Calm your little self down. She was sitting here like, I mean, I've never done this before. Like, what do I do? Kenya was like, you know what? You could be my intern. She was like, absolutely not. Hell no. I won't go. People kill me all the time wanting their names on everything and ain't an asset at all. At all. Marlo goes to see Nene, and can I just say, sidebar, everybody needs a Marlo in their life. Somebody that's extra, don't give a damn. Like, you need a Marlo in your life. I don't know if I'm happy or sad about this. And he was like, now you know that Kenya's having a PSA. And she was like, oh, that she's not married? I was deceased. in the casket. Earn. No, I don't want to be burned up. Keep talking, and I figured out that all the ladies are going to be there for the PSA. And Marlo feels like, you know what? There needs to be a reunion between Portia and Nene to finally get it together. Nene was like, oh my God, this is serious. She don't even like the mailman to put mail in her box. She don't like people around her vicinity at all. Nene claims that her heart is open. Okay. We're at Cynthia's house, and Lil Noelle, I'm sorry, she's not Lil Noelle no more. Noelle is grown. Will ends up calling Cynthia, and child Cynthia, you know she had to turn into a Christmas tree, honey. She was like, Noelle is like, I need to meet this little Will. You getting all moist on the brows and other areas. I don't know. And I just say that we haven't seen Leon this whole season. What's wrong with that? We're at Old Lady Gang, and I have to say, the next time I go to Atlanta, I must go to Old Lady Gang. But I've been waiting for when Candy gets back from this tour. Destiny's Child, the original DC3, they come on through, you know, the original Old Lady Gang, Aunt Bertha, Mama Joyce, and what's the other one name? I hate that I don't know her name. The other. They want to talk about some changes. So Mama Joyce, she sit down and she opens it up, and she just couldn't get it out. I was like, come on. When Aunt Bertha said, shit, we gonna be here all night. If I didn't slobber laughing, I was deceased yet again. Casket spray. Aunt Bertha said, I want to talk about the dirty pants and people's nasty hands. I was like, yes. Thank you. That's gross. And the pants off they behinds. That is the truth. The other day, I just want to tell you guys, I was at Route 21, and this young lad, his pants, and mind you, he was on crutches of all things, his pants were under the cup of his ass. And I'm sitting here like, first of all, young lad, why are your pants so low and you have crutches? That's a hazard. Second of all, sir, aren't you cold? Third of all, sir, pull them damn pants up. The other auntie wanted to know why everybody ain't in uniforms. Like, what's going on? Like, you can't just be here in your t-shirt and jeans saying, welcome to Old Lady Gang. And I'm sitting here like, yes, all of them had valid points. Even Mama Joyce, when she could finally get it out. And he was like, I'm going to try to accommodate everybody because my aunts, they've been in food service. They retired from food service and they work in their respective churches. Oh, now, you know, each one of them goes to somebody's holiness, AME, Pentecostal, and or Baptist, missionary Baptist church, cooking in the back. You know it. The wigs tell it all. Portia is at Dish Nation. She's getting ready for the show, and here come Ricky Smiley, and they start talking, and you can tell they have a good relationship with each other. And even the matchmakers were like, what about Ricky? She was like, you know what? I feel as though I just don't want to do that because it'll be kind of messy. We work at the same place. And I'm like, you never know. I never put relationships past people no more. Because sometimes you look and you go, ugh, no. You don't know. They smelling each other. She just a giggling. You could tell he in the though. But at the same time, she giggly. She's like, I love a person to make me laugh. I'm like, While she's getting her hair and makeup done, Marlo calls her to invite her to the little sipping tea. And she agrees to go. Tell me when to go. Hey, okay. Candy goes to see Sheree at her home, and you know what, child, I'm just so excited that we can actually go into Sheree's home and see the shack. People can have a seat. Like, oh my God, because years ago we were just saying Chateau Chanat, where now, you know, there's lights, there's food. Oh, I don't know, I've never been in a fridge, but you know, they talk about the PSA, and then let's fast forward to Tyrone. Let's talk about him. Candy was like, I was just so proud how you opened up talking about Tyrone, but Nene said he was a con artist. Candy just kept digging in. She was like, when does he come home? Sheree was like, end of the year. End of the year. Does he come home to like this house and stuff? Sheree was like, oh no, absolutely not. Oh my God, I know better. Oh my God, I do. I'm sitting there like, girl, that's some bullshit. You know, good damn well Tyrone gonna be holiday heart making them eggs and chat like he did in Baby Boy, okay? Yeah. Sheree, you ain't fooling nobody. Can I just say how much I love Marlo when she said the Hamptons? I forgot her last name was Hampton. I love her. She's so extra. Y'all know I love extra. Cynthia has a good little point. They both falling out with Nene, so maybe this come to Jesus can really help. They all did little niceties, hey girl, and then they get down to business because I was sick of the that's vodka and cranberry in the teacup. I'm here for it. Teacups don't have to have just tea in it. I'm here for it. I love it. I need to have me a little sip and see or whatever the hell it was called, tea party. Just get on down into it. Portia, she opens it up and says she just doesn't understand. She thought she was being a supportive friend. And he said, I didn't get no call or no text back. Like, I text you, you don't hit me back up. I call you, don't call me back. Portia was like, no, that was like once or twice. Nene was like, hey, oh, okay, girl. I mean, we're right here. You don't have to, okay. Oop, and then Portia didn't even acknowledge it. She didn't say, well, you know what, my bad. I didn't call you back. That's my fault. I was going through. She didn't say something. He didn't get the apology. And she was like, you know what? She actually didn't say fuck it or fuck you. She really just gave the eyes like, okay, girl, you know how Nene does. All right, well, that's it. It's okay. You know, being passive aggressive. Portia caught that and was like, you know what? There's nothing else there. I cannot beat a dead horse. We're not going to do this back and forth. And you know what? I really believe both of them are being very damn petty, especially Nene. Even though I totally understand, like, acknowledge that you didn't hit me back up and I was there for you and you just didn't come back and say, hey, acknowledge that. But at the same time, Nene, girl, you could get back in good with these other girls and key all damn day. We ain't got time. Ever since everything happened with Phaedra, she just been all over the damn place with her friends, honey. Even with Shamia, it's just been too much. I feel like they're both very, very petty. I felt just like Marlo. Y'all was some awful guests. I will never invite you anymore. I was deceased yet again. It's time for the general manager interviews at the Old Lady Gang. Todd is there. Don Juan, of course. And Candy Cat. The dude comes in and he was like, hi, how are you doing? First of all, I looked and did some research. Y'all only got about 3 and under stars. Like, there is definitely some room for improvement, honey. I was like, whoop, y'all, you better get them together. And it was like, that's not good. It sure ain't. Don Juan was like, so how are you, like, with pressure? Because this is some, oh my God. He gets them together, too. And, oh my God, they are crazy to work with. Like, how you gonna deal with that? And the dude was like, you know what? I thrive under pressure. Honey, that is everybody's token line at a job interview. I thrive under pressure. I love working with a team. Damn lies. He had a good little interview, but give him about a solid 1 to 3 month trial period. You know how everybody get a 90-day grace period. I do say Don Juan is a lot, but at the same time, he has to be a lot to work with them. I've noticed they have a lot going on, and you have to be very, very strong-willed, have a strong personality, and be a bit stubborn to be in Candyland. It's PSA photo shoot day. Everybody's falling in line. I was like, for once, everybody's gonna get together to spread awareness, so I'm glad nobody was acting silly. Shamia is there, and she tells her story, and baby, that was so chilling listening to her story. Never know what somebody is going through. Never. Cynthia's mother tells her story. So many men and women walk in silence, like every single day. You never know what somebody is going through. And I wanted to say back then they couldn't talk about it, but even now it's tough. I gotta call Sheree, and I'm sitting here like, girl, really? You want to be all up in through this? But then we figure out she was in a car accident. I was like, oh Lord. Keegan's talking about, I mean, I hope she's okay. I would hate for her to miss out on this one. I'm sitting here like, oh my God, really? Here comes Sheree, and Sheree is very shaken up from the accident. She talking about my bulging disc, honey. I'm in pain. Like, what the hell? I'm so glad that Kenya and the other girls were supportive of Sheree with the accident and, you know, just being there for her. And I'm glad that that helped her actually get up there and be a part of the PSA. And I loved it when they all came together. I was like, finally, they can come together and do something good. Good job, Sheree. I gotta give it to Sheree because, baby, with Sweating Ass Bob, oh, woo, oh my God. But there's plenty of sweating ass Bobs out there, okay? And sweating ass Bobinas. I mean, the dudes, we're not excluding them either. There's some sweating ass Bob and Bobinas out there who ain't got no damn sense. I'm glad that this whole episode was centered around domestic violence and spreading awareness. Please believe there is somebody out there who wants to listen and who truly cares about you, like for real, for real. Even the Nene and Portia thing, I'm glad that they didn't sit on that. They just squashed it and moved it along because there's so much more important stuff that we need to hit on. Reality TV, I mean, it is messy. We do see fights and a lot of bullshit, but at the end of the day, I'm glad that people can come together when it really matters. So yes, that was the episode. Down below, I would love to know, what did you think about this episode? What did you think about Oprah's speech? What do you think about clothing store that we ain't gonna name? Let's just talk about this down below in the comment section. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Get your comments in down below because I'm bringing back the shout outs on the next review, and I will see you on the next video. Peace, love, and all that good stuff. God bless. Bye.